Let's see, they broke in the screens. Screen, thumbprint on the screen.
It is. Light. So I know a lot of people from North Carolina and Michigan. Crazy amount of people.
We out
So
here,
when
man.
you ready to record, that's that.
Okay.
Let's see, what else am I missing? On my phone so I can promote this thing.
What's up, people? What's happening? What's going on? Where y'all at? What's up? What's up, Fifi? What's happening, Lev? How are you? Fifi in the building. Little hearts. Thank you. Little hearts. What's up, big sis Chris? Got the cop hat on. Are you in LA? Never.
The stutter. Here we go. Here we go.
What's up, y'all? What's happening?
Not yet. Have you? Oh, here we go. Let me know if you were able to send those skits today. I sent it.
How we feeling? I got a guest here. You guys probably won't be able to see him.
You want to push over?
Yeah,
until we start.
I'll show you real quick.
I sent it.
It's my man, Adrian, man. You talk about day ones of being. When I first got to LA, Adrian was like the first homie I met, man.
What was that? Drawing the blank that quick.
The Nielsen,
Nielsen, there it
the
is.
Nielsen movie surveys.
Yeah,
man, I was awful.
Nah, you were great. I was awful. If we ranking.
Ooh, terrible at that job.
What? I might have been there how many months and maybe got like 3 surveys total.
That's right. I think I remember they were threatening to fire me too, and I was like, that's because I was late all the time.
Nah, you were better than me with that.
Was being late?
Uh-huh.
That was awful. 15 minutes bad. Because remember, like you had a little grace period. Like me and that.
That was almost like a homie. What's the name? 5 minutes in the bathroom, Tommy.
Oh man, that's why I used to eat the people's lunch in their fridge.
No, you better not. That's a good thing about being a vegetarian. I'm good.
I was in there.
Good times though, bro.
Ooh, spaghetti last night, huh?
I
was awful, bro.
I was thinking about that earlier. You keep up with any of the crew? When the last time you spoke to Misha or Will?
I haven't. I talked to Misha or Will. I talked to Will some years ago.
That's what's up.
Nobody's even talked to him.
I haven't.
Nah.
No. I think
Hey Wills, can you promote can you post this
I think
link?
Misha was the last person I spoke to, and we were still
Lackaroni, Chaz,
still been like right after we left, or wait, something like that.
Collaborate with
She
me.
got married.
My thing is doing this right now.
She got married, had a kid.
It's been processing for like the past.
She in Texas, maybe.
Gotcha.
It was like
so promote it on Lacktoast with the link, and then collaborate.
We kissed one time.
Oh yeah. No, I was here for that.
I don't think so. Were you?
Yes, on Lacktoast, and then share it with you. Yes.
Why do I feel like
it was after?
Because it's still processing.
I can't even think of the years, dog. It was like
it started.
You know, I'm like trying to think of like when and what time frame was that?
06 to 08.
Because then she would come out. You know, her uncle lived out here.
Yeah,
so she would come out.
That's when she came out.
Yeah. You came out there before, didn't you? When they were in, I think they lived in.
No, I never.
In Texas, they went.
See, I was that special.
They lived in Eagle Rock.
Oh, okay, yeah, good one. And that's where my daughter just went to that little program at.
Oh, Eagle Rock.
Uh-huh.
And you had to go up
Good
the mountain.
college, yes, and nestled in the hills and whatnot.
And,
I said that's where Victoretta lived at in Fast and Furious.
oh yeah.
I'm assuming
Eagle
that,
Rock.
but it looked like them houses.
It
over there,
did.
some of them little houses.
Can y'all hear my man Adrian? Can y'all hear him at all?
I hope so. I like to mumble in general.
Yeah, he's a mumble.
You put me on the spot.
He's a Florida boy, you know. You don't know what they be saying.
You know.
I couldn't hear Adrian. Once I had to get used to the Florida mumble, I was like, oh, okay. I see what he's saying.
Take about 6 months. Now, that was something funny too. I remember speaking to Nelson. I forget who the supervisor was, but he was like, I knew exactly who you were. I knew exactly who you were from as soon as you said, but I can't help it. But that's what it is. Tell it on yourself. Huh?
Y'all can't hear him.
No, you from Florida.
Hi, Adrian, Monty, and then that cat Terrence took over later. Remember the bigger
I remember
one?
Terrence. So Monty was the pretty boy that did the interviews? Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, it
Dark
was
skin
Terrence,
dude.
because Terrence was the boxer, right? Who was the dude that used to box? Yeah, it was one of them that used to be like an amateur boxer.
It's Terrence.
No,
I mean,
okay, maybe he was.
Monty was the
Who
dark skinned dude.
Okay,
Like
it was Monty. Okay, it was Monty.
Younger
Monty was from Chicago too, right?
Was he? No, I think he was. No, Terrence was from Chicago.
Okay, well, it's Terrence who I'm thinking about.
He was a bigger dark skin.
Yeah,
He might have
been.
been. Maybe
Terrence
he was
who I was thinking about. Or at least what's the name? Because I remember me and him talking one time and we was joking, talking about people who, you know, how you talk shit about amateur boxers and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I listen and he's like, bro, the shittiest dude in that ring will beat your ass. You somebody coming off the street. You know what I mean?
And then I learned, them cats taught me dominoes like that. Terrence, the old dude, Larkin, remember him?
I do remember Larkin.
And then there was it Terrence? Somebody else. Was it him?
Larkin was a beast too. Larkin used to
he was killing.
Surveys out.
He was killing. And then, they taught me dominoes like that. They're like, no, you got to do like a good guy. I was like, oh.
I missed the perks though. Free tickets to the ArcLight.
Yeah, man. They had the gym membership I had. Okay, I came in handy,
I missed that too.
I was trying to find a job again that had that. Where can I find a gig? Yeah, man.
I was on a slave labor. That's why I keep you there. Look, you can do all of this. You're in the Hollywood scene.
Yep.
Best thing was the BET Awards when they gave us the tickets that year.
Did we go?
I don't think we made it, but we went outside parking lot pimping. Couldn't do much more at that point in time.
That's how I remember, bro.
Yeah. No, we tried to make it like it. I ain't saying we was all up inside, nothing like that, but parking lot pimping.
That's
good time.
Ready to get down?
Let's do it, man.
Okay. All right. So we are back. All right. Microphone right there.
Microphone checker, stringer sword lecture.
All right. So make sure your mic, right in your face, not that far. Like see how close Chaz is?
Gotcha.
Yep.
That's good.
Yep. And your face is showing, right? If not, tilt it down a little bit. So
like try to tilt it down and then
the little silver thing, loosen up. Yeah, you good. But the little silver thing, loosen that up.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
It's like I need a damn clue. You got it.
Yeah, you're good.
That's not what you.
Oh, okay, you just push it up. I got you. Oh shit. Okay.
Sorry.
But yeah, we good.
No. And then point the mic towards your face because it's a directional mic. Like, yep. And then you press record there. Yeah, so record on the Zoom.
So you just hit record here.
There's nothing we can do to Have you posted it yet?
It's good now.
I'm gonna collab right now. And send me the link, text it to me so I can post it in the stories to us.
Okay, we're recording here.
Yep. And then press record on there.
So I think it's rolling now.
It is? You see the numbers moving? No. Press record. Oh, did you not put the SD in there?
Yeah.
Turn this off.
It's in there.
Maybe it's not formatted.
Right, it's in there, right? And they put it upside down or something?
You have the link, sweet.
It's in there. Card protected.
Oh, so take it out and then
This thing?
Slide it up. Little thing right there. Yeah, buddy. Shit, dude. Well,
Why?
you either gotta your card has video on it.
Yeah.
You can't cross over.
Yep. Okay. I just gotta dump it.
Where's my card at? And just dump it when we get done.
Okay.
Where's my little tiny card? You see it?
No, you grabbed it.
Hey, Twills, it's time to hire a crew. I'm sweating. I need everybody here.
Sorry, y'all. We're trying something new for the first
My card's at now.
That's it on the table. Over there.
time.
That's a little tiny one.
So I said 100%.
Don't lose your tiny card, man.
I won't, man.
And also, I don't know.
You know what?
Yeah, I think she. I did clear that last time. I don't know the memory of that guy.
Please wait.
Yeah, mine should be good, though.
All right, so I'm gonna hit this record here.
Yep.
All right, numbers moving.
All right.
Grand. Great.
And Chaz, take a big clap. Big clap. Make sure it's loud. This is your editing.
That didn't feel like a good one.
This is your editing.
That's
All right.
pretty good. That's pretty solid. That's pretty solid.
So you know how to sync it in Final Cut, right?
I mean, we'll figure it out.
It's easy.
You
It finds a
just
little
bring the
spot.
file by itself, right? And
You
then
grab the two of them
Mhm.
and you say sync files.
they
And
just
he
do it
sync his
automatically.
audio with our files.
That'll work.
All right.
Or you'll just have the old
Yeah.
Asian movie. Yeah, the old
Well,
Japanese
his
movie.
audio will be on our channel. Yeah.
I got to say about that too.
Yeah.
We're doing that?
Nah, so I got a Chinese name. It's mad cool too.
How you get a Chinese name?
Tell me, I got a story.
All right.
No, real quick, we going?
Yeah.
So while y'all getting warmed up though,
Warmed up?
it is what it is. I'm new.
Mhm.
I'm figure it out.
Let me introduce you first.
I'm figure it out.
Don't be quick.
You already want to do the whole thing?
No,
You ready?
just do your intro.
You want to do the whole?
Sure.
You have it up?
I'm trying to set a freestyle.
Yeah. Okay. All right, do it.
All right. I got no water here. Oh, here we go.
I'm already got
You know what I thought about
Mhm.
also? A lot of lies are cooking up in this podcast.
I saw it. Yes, I saw it when I watched it. I was like, okay,
There it is. Yeah.
yeah. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Welcome back, everybody, to a new episode of Lackaroni and Chaz. Oh, I gotta tell you that. You know we do the Lackaroni and Chaz.
Yeah,
and
but
you gotta
y'all-
do the yam check. You gotta get
We're
in
gonna
there.
try. We're
Gotta
trying
get
to
in
do
there.
this, man. Black card.
Why?
Black people supposed to be on beat. I ain't gonna figure it out.
All you gotta do is the yam
Check, please.
check.
Can I just
Yeah,
do
that's
check, please?
No,
Yeah,
you
that's
gotta
it. Try to catch that part.
Yam part. No, we're just gonna do.
We gonna
Welcome
see.
back to the episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
If it don't sing, you can't. Say it like this way.
Have it more
No
part
rhythm.
of it.
Be mad at my
I probably just had to cut him
Mad
out.
at my
Like,
mama.
you know,
I don't know if he gonna make it.
Let me just edit him out of here anyway.
Let me see. Okay, just in case I forget.
I figure-
Oh,
I
you
figure you-
motherfucker.
Figure you rewrite a new verse every week.
No, hell no. Hell no. Why is this not? Hold on, can I? Okay. You waiting for me?
Yeah.
No, you not.
What you mean?
I gotta blame on somebody.
We good, dog.
Well, hey, I mean the thing is, y'all, if we pull back if we pull back the camera, unfortunately, we can't see y'all. We can definitely let you see him, but when y'all talk, we can't.
Yeah, we won't be able
my
to see
eyes
it.
are not that great.
We won't be able to see your comments at all.
Yeah, because this right here is
Y'all
already a
gonna need me to
struggle.
read the comments.
Huh?
Y'all gonna need me to read the comments.
It's not even about us not having bad eyes. It's like because if we pull back
I
this,
got what you're saying. It's just,
Yeah.
you know, like,
yeah. It's nothing about you out here with glasses. What are you doing, Chaz?
What?
Huh? What are you doing?
You still blaming me?
You still blaming me?
You still blaming me for nothing? What you get on here? All right. We'll do this whole thing over like it never happened. I'm up here trying to post real quick.
Just know that this is being recorded, brother. It's all good. It's all good, huh? This is being recorded.
I did all.
I'm sorry, y'all. If y'all watching this, y'all good live because y'all see y'all. We do this, but Chaz,
All this is gonna be edited anyways. None of it's gonna matter. Hey, everybody, welcome back to another. Are you gonna look up?
I'm good.
Welcome back to another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
Check, please.
Not horrible. Not great, but not horrible.
No, the thing is, I knew you was gonna do it, but I heard it.
It is what it is. I'm sorry, y'all. Look, I'm gonna try to speak properly, but I don't think we're gonna get it to mumble.
No, the thing is, we do like our voice go up like
Okay, I got it. Yeah.
So what was that? We was harmonizing.
I'm baritone over here, bro.
When I first met Adrian, I never knew what he was saying. Like boom house, like I'm gonna. I guess one more time. Let me go hop in. You ready?
Let's do it.
Welcome back to another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
Check, please. Do you mind if I give us some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we're cooking up in this podcast. Typing XD is high key to live stream. It's mostly positive conversations, except we tend to get darker than elbows and Wesley. It's Mr. Possible with little notices. Haven't said myself, I'll give myself a good time for less. Fantastic. Sad self assessing down to the master. Give us another.
I didn't even know when you was gonna hit. I didn't even know when the ending was coming. You get another over here now. Huh? I thought we got.
I got arrogant because I looked up like, hey. I said, where's the lyrics at? I was like, hey, I'm doing this like.
We was rolling though.
Like, hey, huh? What?
You was rolling. I love that one. I got my man Adrian Fisher all the way from Key West, Florida in the house, man.
Yeah.
My man Adrian, I met Adrian in 2006 when I first moved to LA. We were working at Nielsen movie reviews or survey reviews, whatever. We did the Nielsen surveys. Call it, hello, this is Nielsen movie surveys. Would you like to take a movie survey? And then, this movie is would you rather see a star with a movie with Sean Penn, Johnny Depp, John Travolta, very strong, but
strongly agree.
Strongly disagree,
neutral.
Yeah, exactly.
All of that crap.
The whole survey take like 45 minutes, man.
Yeah, that's how they get you. Y'all know. It'll only take 5 minutes, but then once you answer that first question,
they be in though. That was back in the day when people had landlines.
Yeah, it is.
This was before everybody had cell phone numbers.
How you said? This is Adrian from NRG. Bueno.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I found out I don't really know Spanish like I think I know Spanish.
They hit you with the bueno.
Like I can get it. Nah, bro.
Never mind.
Is that still a thing?
I don't know. I don't know if they still do the movie surveys like that. Because we would just, we had, just a list of numbers and you would just call. Somebody hang up.
Cold call from everybody else though.
The cold
call? I
call?
got one from Nielsen, but I still get cold calls straight from Chatsworth.
I only get calls from
collectors.
You know what I mean?
My life's good right now.
Capital One be like, hey man, how'd you get this number?
You know it's a bill collector or somebody who's collecting. It'd be like, hello. He'd be like, can you speak to such? You hear like a. May I speak with Chaz Rogers? Like, what's that long delay about?
I always know when it's Chasman available.
No, yeah, that's the one that I get. Or is this Chasman?
Yeah. He's my phone man.
Yeah.
Collect. You'll never know.
What are you doing, man? What do you want?
Never talk to me, man.
Yeah.
So I met Adrian back in 2006. I tell you guys all these homeless stories. Adrian was there for all of them. I was in the van hopping fences with oranges, lemons. Adrian was there. I was always like, man, nobody was there to witness.
And listen, I'm the one with the kid on my back. Yeah, bro,
homeless with him.
Bad,
like
he keeps saying he was homeless. Chaz wasn't homeless. Chaz was taking care of me, bro.
Oh,
Chaz was taking care of me. He couldn't have been homeless.
This is in a span. When did you leave? What year did you leave?
07.
07. So this is all happened in 1 year?
Yeah. No, I was here for like a year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah, because I remember you were here when I went to UPS. Yeah. So that was 2007.
Did I get out here in 05 then? No. I came, it had to be May of 06.
Yeah, May of 06. That's when I got here. Yeah, man.
So where are you from?
I'm from Florida. I'm from Key West. I was born in Dago, but I was raised in Florida.
Okay.
Yeah. And then when I met Adrian, we're doing a terrible job, right? We were the same age.
But we were real good at it.
Yeah,
real
man.
Horrible at it.
Real horrible.
We made it work.
It was mad fun though, because we was in there just bullshitting.
Yeah.
Just bullshitting for 6 hours, making maybe $8 an hour.
Barely that.
Maybe that back then.
And they were tyrants too. And they wanted all 6. Don't know where, don't move, stay rooted to this, keep dialing. Like, I don't care if your finger broke, it don't matter.
Yep.
Press the button.
Yep. Yeah, you just keep dialing.
You know what's that's minimum? Is that minimum wage?
I think so.
You know what's crazy about the term minimum wage is like, if it wasn't illegal, I'll pay you.
Oh yeah.
It's like, what is the minimum we can pay them so it's not a problem?
I think Chris Rock does a joke about that.
He did?
I think so. Somewhere around there he does that in that area. But yeah, definitely they're just like, I have to pay you this. Yeah, he's only talking. He talks every day anyways. I'm gonna give him more money for that for.
That's really a jet thing. I did Chris Rock joke.
I think so.
Damn it, dude.
I don't know the.
I feel like I just. Yeah, you know, not messed it up, but I mean, I definitely thought about when we hear minimum wage, you be like, God damn, that's.
They might as well call it the minimum legal.
Yeah.
I have to pay you less legally, I would.
Right. Even in production, it's minimum wage. But when it comes to like you getting paid like 12 hours, you go on like overtime,
right.
And then it equals out to like an actual
salary.
Which is wild.
Get paid from the beginning.
Yeah. It's like we're gonna go on penalty on purpose just to pay you normal.
Right.
Getting paid $6.75 an hour.
And I'm in Michigan. I thought I came up because in Michigan the minimum wage was $5.15. And then I was working this job at Man Alive, the clothing store, and it was $6. I was killing. I was like, I'll make it. What?
That's
85 cents more than everybody. My friends over here working at McDonald's. I'm like, peasants.
You
I came out here for $8.50. I was like, oh, something like that. Might have been $8. It's crazy, dog.
Let's think about it now. If you work 1 hour, they're giving you $8.
That all-day bus pass was still $5 too. So that's
it might have been $3 at the time. Woo! I think it was like $3 for an all-day bus trip for a day trip. And then I don't know what it's at now. It's got to be like.
It's at least $5 out there last year.
It was $5. That's still not bad for an all-day trip. But yeah, we used to get those. Me and Adrian, man, we was on this train. Tough, bro. Red line, orange line. We was.
Why were y'all so far out to go to work?
We was in Hollywood. We worked in Hollywood.
But everybody was in the valley.
Oh, yeah. But we worked and we lived in Studio City. That came later. That came later.
That's later, yeah.
That's much later.
Okay, so when I first met him, Chaz was rolling in the van.
Yeah.
So technically he was. At that point in time, I wasn't. I was out in Canoga Park though. So I was coming all the way from Canoga Park, and he was coming from maybe North.
Wherever I wanted to be. Wherever I parked.
What is your area that you's like, I ain't gonna get fucked with in this neighborhood?
I don't know, dude. I stayed anywhere. So like I stayed in Hollywood. I stayed in Burbank.
Was it a nice van?
No.
That
shit was an entertainer van. Looked like a creeper. Like, yeah, you'll go to jail nowadays. Yeah, bro, that's where you're trying to.
What year was it? What's the brand? I'm gonna look it up.
I can't even think. I have no idea.
It
was my dad had it because he was doing this like some kind of shipping, whatever. So he had this van, like, it's a cargo van. So there's nothing in the back, right?
Oh.
And so then I had this Buick. I had like this 94 Buick. And I told my dad, I was like, yo, I want to go to LA. I want to live in a van. And he was like, just trade me. So we traded vehicles.
Oh, that's what's up.
And it messed up because I had my night. It was nice, right? I had it, but by then it was, I was 18, 19.
You sound like James Fox. You tricked out caddy for that.
Oh, yeah, dog. I had speakers in there. And it was this 94 Buick. It was like, it was an old lady car. I got it from this old lady. And but she never drove it. So I got it for like $3,000. And then I was just doing the most with it. So I gave it to my brother. I get a call. I'm at work one day. I get a call. It's like, this is Alabama State Police. I'm like, oh, what happened? What happened? It was like, oh, we found your missing vehicle. I said, I was like, and I'm thinking like, the van outside. How did you find my missing vehicle? And it was like, oh, the 94 Buick. I was like, thank you for finding my vehicle. It was strips. It was like,
wait, it got stolen?
It got stolen.
And your brother didn't tell you this? He just said, hey, I hope he don't know this.
I called my brother. I was like, yeah, my car got stolen. Yeah, dog, it's crazy.
What was the timeline?
Maybe a week.
That's a long time not to contact you.
So then he wasn't paying insurance either.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
boy.
I was like, dog, why didn't you pay it?
And he's your older brother, too.
Yes!
He set you up. That's what that was. He told homeboys, take that.
And I was just on the edge with my keys. My brother this is last year, washed my car keys in his car, in his pants.
Yeah.
And then my button don't work no more and he won't pay for it.
Oh, boy.
older brother.
I'm picturing him at like playing a video game. He calling you like, oh, hold on, my brother's calling. Hello?
What's
up, man? Hey, my car was stolen. Yeah, man. That's crazy.
They stole my phones too, Clay. All right. Yeah, so that was like, so anyways, that's how I got the van, and I put a mattress in the back, and then I came out with 2 homies at the time. I don't know, you met them, right?
That's why I said I was the original.
Well, before you, I haven't talked to them. I ain't talked to them in decades.
You still take my phone call, but I got to use my son, y'all, as an excuse. He wanted to send my phone
call. Oh, it's a whole other story, bro.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah, so anyways, so that was like, I was like in the van still rolling, and then I think we probably rolled out in that van plenty of times.
You said rolled out?
Rolled out?
I was like, nigga, what?
Come on, man.
You gotta get
we was rolling, and then so it'd be like us in the front. And it's like I said, a whole bed in the back. You take a nap back there if you wanted to.
Yeah.
I had sheets. You know what I mean?
Was this a bare mattress?
Being a laundry, it was.
How did it smell like back there? I'm sure it was weird.
No.
I don't think it was that bad.
I was gonna say for dudes, it wasn't
that bad.
Right.
So how was your entertainment? No TV, no.
We had LA though, bro.
Landline.
Yeah, but we had LA, like we was out.
Yeah,
we was out and about, bro. It was like
was the van carpeted?
Nah, it was like I just had a mattress in the back.
It was the bare like a U-Haul cargo van.
Yeah, exactly.
And the mattress slides.
Exactly. Yep.
When you drive off.
Yeah. It was all that, bro. But it was a good time. I was always thinking, I was like, I tell this story all the time about being homeless, and man, I was like, I have no idea anybody believes me, but I was like, it's only a few people, it's a handful of people who know the full story, bro. Like,
so I mean, were you dating women?
Oh, that man got some action, bro.
Oh boy.
No front, he was doing better than me at the time. I was like, I don't know what it is.
That man got some action.
How do you sell it? How do you?
Nothing. I'm out here living my dream.
Yeah.
Cute as shit. You know what I'm saying? Much better shape back then. It wasn't hard at all. Oh, no, that was hard. It wasn't like I had to come on, just come back.
Yeah.
Especially they was around the same age. And then like, in high school, right? Like the car was the place to go. When you're in your early 20s and people still living at home, the van was it was a great escape, bro. It was
you still drove your car from Michigan to here?
Yeah. I went from Michigan to Atlanta, and then we came.
Why Atlanta?
Because one of the dudes I was with, his brother lived in Atlanta. We went and picked him up. That part I didn't know about. I didn't know because I said, and this is when I was like, oh, these cats were doing me dirty, because when it was just me and my man Rashid, we went out there, and then we were going to stay there for a couple weeks, I think, like, whatever. And then by the time we were leaving, his brother was like, yeah, exactly. And his brother was like, oh, come with y'all. And I was like, what? He was like, yeah, it wasn't part of the plan. And I was like, I was part of their plan. You know what I mean? That's when I was like, oh, they definitely, that's no spur of the moment. He was working at some hotel job. I was like, ain't no spur of the moment.
Was it gas money or something? That's a big, that's not like on the way.
What do you mean?
Lansing to Atlanta?
Oh, no, I mean, that was it. It was like, we're going to go stop, do some shows in Atlanta.
Oh, do shows. I thought you were talking about pick somebody up.
We did, but that's what wound up happening. It wasn't a plan at all.
It was the plan. That's why y'all.
That's what I was saying.
Shows in Atlanta.
Exactly.
Because Lansing to Atlanta is 11 hours.
Yeah. We made that trip. One day. Gotta look this up. And we stayed there. His brother had just like one bedroom for like $300 or something mad cheap.
Nah, that's mad cheap.
Yeah,
mad cheap.
Yeah. Like I said, this is 2006. So it was mad cheap.
Then, bro.
Mm-hmm. And then, then we made our way. And then we stayed in San Diego. He had family out there. We stayed in San Diego for maybe a couple weeks. And I worked at a Macy's for like 2 weeks. And we would just park outside the campus and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And then found some clubs to do. And then, made our way to LA. And man, it was
how we started talking, huh?
Probably San Diego, all that, probably. And then also, like, man, when you get anywhere and you're young and you find cats the same age, we click immediately.
That was the thing. We vibed for a minute.
Immediately. Nice.
It is wild that you cling to people your age.
Yeah.
Like at least 4 or 5 years above or below.
Right.
It's never like, yeah, man, my homeboy is 21. It's like, how does this happen?
If you don't work with somebody that age, I ain't hanging out with this kid.
That's what it was. Me, you, Will, and Misha.
Yeah. And Will was
like it was one more. Yeah, we found out Will was older later on.
I don't think so. Jason later on when I moved.
Yeah,
I was later
to that too.
I was our clique. And then
Shag and Wagon.
The Shag and Wagon. Yeah, man. And that was the everyday, bro. It was like we worked, we went and hung out. Yep, and then we were off of Vine and Sunset.
a block off of Sunset.
Yeah.
We were off of Gower and
Okay, yeah, Gower.
It was in between. How do they run? Gower and Vine run parallel, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And so it was in between Gower on
This
Sunset.
way at work?
Between
Yeah.
Gower. And,
so we was right in the middle of Hollywood.
Yeah.
And I remember that Jack in the Box was on the corner. Right, and then Amoeba is right across from Amoeba Music. I don't know if they're still there. They're still there. ArcLight.
Yeah, exactly what you're talking about.
It was good. That's the 24-hour fitness. I went and showered at, worked out, so I was in great shape then.
I
was in there. Let me go shower, hit the gym. Yeah, nice. And then it was.
Where did it go wrong? I mean, it was already bad, but when did it go wrong? Like, what did you lose your job first? Lose your van first?
Yeah, eventually the van got towed. I think I got in a car accident. Remember that?
The van got messed up. I was about to say I wasn't with you for the car accident, but
yeah, I fell asleep
this dude
driving.
had a philosophy like he wasn't getting a decent car. So Chaz's philosophy at the time was like, I'm gonna just spend a couple $100 and get me a BS car, and then that way it's gonna break down in a couple months. But then I'm gonna just spend another couple $100 and get me another BS. It worked for him. I don't know what it was, but so. Went from the van to the little white, what was that, a Pontiac?
Yeah, the little Honda Prelude.
That was
a stick-shift?
Yeah, it was a stick-shift.
The little eyes came up. Yeah. It was awful. It was a horrible car. Yeah. And it was made it work. Mm-hmm. I think we slept in that bitch.
You tried it?
Yeah.
That's another story.
I'm still stuck when you said you don't know if you fell asleep or got towed.
I fell asleep while driving once, and then I rear-ended somebody, and then that cost me like $20,000 in the long run. And then,
so you had to pay.
Yeah, because I hit this car. Yeah, it was after I hit this lady, and then she hit this Escalade. And I was
boy.
She actually had a foot injury, and I was like, nah.
You got to pay for
my little toe.
Yeah, because my parents they were supposed to be paying the insurance, and then because they were like, we're gonna help you out pay the insurance.
Yeah.
So I called them one night. I said, man, got in a car accident. I was like, I just need the insurance to fix it. They was like, yeah.
About that.
I was like, dog. So then I just had to pay out of pocket. This is why I stayed at UPS for so long, because it was court mandated that I couldn't quit my job. I had to.
I'm filing bankruptcy.
I had to. Well, I didn't. I was 22, maybe. I didn't even think about it. But yeah. So I was working this job at UPS, and I had, I was working at UPS at like 4 a.m. because I would have quit a long time ago. But there was like, if you quit this job and aren't able to pay this money because you choose to quit, you will go to jail. I was like, So I stayed for 5. I stayed there for almost 5 years, and once that money was done, I quit because they were just taking it right out my check. So I was just like,
wow.
I was there. So that's why I was working 2 jobs, because that whole check went to her.
Wow.
I was like, dang, dog. But yo, when you like, and then I remember I was coming back from doing a show in the van, and that's when I was like, I felt, and I was, of course, so close to the crib.
No, but
so close.
Did you tow the van over to Coldwater Canyon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So because I know it got parked there.
Yeah, it was
just a spot.
It was there for a long time, and then
then they got hit.
people came in.
Then
I had friends who would come in and sleep in the van.
Yeah, that was the spot. Like, you don't need a room, I got you.
Yeah, sleep in the van, bro. And then like eventually, man, people kept marking it, and I couldn't move it. So eventually, just racked the tickets and got towed.
Yeah. Well, they went to the junkyard and then parked and slept in the van?
No, I parked it right where I lived in, because I moved into an apartment with a homie by then. And then so we I put it up in there, and then, but it was just on the street. And so they would come and mark it, or somebody would call somebody, like, come on, man, my van. I couldn't afford to get it fixed. Yeah. Moved or towed, anything like that. So eventually they came and got it.
You gotta move to those places where, homeless folks, they find them little loopholes. They like, man. Ain't no street cleaning right here.
So we were talking about that. What's the name? If back then, like if it was now, if Newsom was here now, when we was coming up, we'd have been kings, bro. Yeah, we'd have had it all.
It was literally illegal to live in your vehicle then. It was against the law. You could not live in your vehicle. Because I remember I had like the sheets up on the, so you couldn't look in, right? And I remember like a cop came.
All right.
Yeah, mad stalker. I'll take it down when I was driving so I could see out the windows, but definitely. So then like a cop came up. He was like, hey, man, are you living in here? And I was like, no.
Hey, man, are you living in
here? Yeah, it straight up was like, I was parked somewhere, and he was like, are you guys living in here? And I was like, no. And he was like, can we look in the back? I was like, I would appreciate if you did.
Yeah.
And then I was like, look, I'm officer, to be honest, I was drinking last night, and I came here to sleep it off, so I would be responsible.
Yeah.
And I was like,
get your ass at the car.
No, they never got me at the car. What happened, I think one of my homies who was staying with me, my man Rashad at the time, he was Muslim, right? It was like Muhammad. And so then he was asking us our names. So they had a whole Muslim moment. And so then he was like, salam alaikum. He was like, salam. And he was like, all right, you guys have a good day.
Okay.
That's when I learned it was illegal to live in your, I was like, dang, dog, you can't live in your car out here. Because if you were living in your vehicle, they would just take your car. And then you would just be homeless.
Right.
Which made no sense.
Yeah.
So but now, what?
Well, how do you? Well, when it comes to a van, you can definitely hide it, right?
Kind of, man, but like there's so many like residential areas that's you see a lot more of those. You gotta have a permit here. You gotta have this there. And then in the city, of course, like you'd have to go up to some mountains, or it had to be like a, or
secluded area.
which they just weren't easy to find or come across. Like you had to park in some dark alley.
What's the name?
For those who don't know, teach the people how to be homeless in your car. What is step one?
Keep gas.
Gotta keep your tags together. Yeah. All the maintenance tags, all that stuff. That's what it gets you. Because I don't know, that one Honda Prelude I had, I left that at.
In trouble too. I was about
to say, man, I left that mug. Yep, I left that mug up at the North Hollywood train station.
Listen, we getting to that too. I don't even think he knows about that. What's the name? But what was it? Lancashire and it was Lancashire and Wolves.
Like Magnolia or something like that. Yeah. Chandler, one of those.
Oh, I'm down there by where the Toyota dealership.
Yep.
Stuff on the block away. Yep. Listen, I remember that good. It was many a night you didn't even know I was in there.
I think you told me that you was thinking you and that. So then the thing about Adrian, bro, eventually Adrian when he brought his son out. Are they asking questions?
No. She should get a gym membership.
Oh yeah, get the gym membership. Yeah, I mean, being homeless is really easy if you can get past your ego about it. Mm-hmm. I was 20 and I was just really excited. I was legit 20. I turned 21 in LA. So I was just really happy to have. I mean, it was a whole new adventure for me at 20. It'd be really hard now. Right. But like ego aside, I would still do it if I didn't have a whole family. Yeah. But like it was really easy, man. And I would work. My money didn't go anywhere else but to my car. Mm-hmm. Gas prices weren't crazy.
YMCA membership.
Yeah, simple things. You go shower. People was in there shaving. It's like you could be. I would get dressed and go to work. It was never a problem. I would pull up somewhere to go do a show. It was never a problem. Mm-hmm. Never a problem.
You pay for parking?
Sometimes, if I had to. Yeah. But I was like, we're talking some change.
I know 3 comedians out here that lives in their car, and he wrote a whole book.
You talking about Reggie?
God, why do you do this, dude?
Man.
Because Reggie was trying to sell his book.
Yes, I was like, God,
Reggie was proud of it.
I don't know if he.
Reggie was proud of it. Reggie.
Why do you have to say people's names?
Because Reggie was proud of it.
I don't know if the book ever came out.
I didn't get a book about it.
Reneged it,
bro. There's nothing wrong with living in your van and living in your car to start, bro.
I can tell you know this cat too, though, because that was my biggest fear. I was like, Chaz finna get me
out
here. I'm flying. They finna come out here and be like, fish. You remember that time?
Yeah, you remember that shit.
Yeah.
I do though.
Hey man.
Yeah, Lee. People be like, you know what? I was gonna write it, but I changed my mind because
I don't want anybody to know I had a hard time in the beginning. Shut up. The story, bro. The money's in the story, dog. Your whole journey. That's what you get paid for, bro. You get paid for the story, dog.
Yeah, but a lot of people sell their story when they're successful.
Sure.
You can't sell a story when you're still there. I mean,
it's cool to see the buildup.
Sure. In chapter 6.
No, man.
You don't want to be like, hey, man, let me tell you what I had to do. I had to eat dog food.
Now you can do it in real time. You can literally show somebody, I'm down and out. Right? I'm down and out right now. How much time we spend in the library? That was a hangout spot.
I PhD and I don't know how many subjects.
He's in the library daily, bro.
Are you buying a book that's half done?
So in LA, speaking of the library, do you know in LA that you can go to each different branch and check out equal number of books? So you can go to the Northridge branch, check out 5 books, get your 5 videos, yada, yada, yada. Then you can go down to the Reseda branch, get your 5 books, get your 5 videos. But I'm saying, if you
had the van
in the library, you don't got nothing going on, and you're trying to stay cool, and you don't want to blow up your spot.
All day.
But where y'all watching these movies at?
You got your little portable CD player.
Yeah, man, I had the laptop with the.
But then we also upgraded at a time too, so the movies and whatnot came in handy after we had a little apartment. Right? But in the beginning, Harry Potter was a lifesaver.
Hey man.
Also, where you charging your laptop at?
At the library.
Why you in the
and
library?
then y'all go into the van and it live off the battery.
Yeah. Man,
that's why you're in the library all day. So then you got your battery all night.
You be in there all day.
And it's cool.
And it's cool. I'm sure there's some people who smell like piss. You run into that. We're just happy not to be one of them.
Exactly.
Because we ain't doing that bad. We ain't doing that bad.
Do you realize like how much time we wasted as a kid? Like you be thinking like, how did I have time to watch the entire 8 seasons of 24?
Oh yeah.
Like how do I
watched it multiple times too, bro?
Man, I'm like I'm always taking back on me writing my entire book in like 6 months.
Yeah.
And I was like, I really went to the library every single day.
Yeah, man.
And I had time. And I was like, I had no worries in the world.
No, man. It was like great times, bro. So then I had moved in with my homeboy Jason, and then
I came and followed.
Yep. And then Will came and followed. It was 4 of us in that piece in a 1-bedroom. So I was sleeping in the living room. Huh?
You remember that? I was waiting. I was hoping. I was hoping you remember. All right, so I'm gonna give it to him because it don't seem like you remember.
I'm trying to remember some of these stories.
It's hilarious when I get to it. You're gonna be like, "Oh yeah," you remember when Owen came out to visit Jason? So it's
his brother?
His homeboy from FSU. So it's like it's at least 5 of us, but it's us 3. It's us 3. We all black. Me, Chaz, and Will are black. Jason and Owen, they came from a good life. Let's just put it like that. Their life was structured, so they weren't ready for what was going on. But anyway, one night,
pure nigger though.
And this right here was a real live nigga moment. But me and Will got into it because Will wanted to turn off the TV.
I remember that. Yes. Them cats was legit.
That shit was hilarious. I wake up, bro, and I'm sorry, Will, if you ever see this, but this dude, Will, earplugs, pink, and I'm just throwing it out there because it is what it is. But like the eye cover was pink though, bro. Yeah. So it's like pink lacy. He stole it from his girlfriend or something like that. He stole it from somebody, but it wasn't his. But dude, like, what's the name, man? Me, I'm Stoniac, so I like to sleep with the TV on.
Yeah. Same.
I was falling asleep dozing off. If y'all can't tell, obviously I smoke. But so I'm high and I'm nodding and this, that, and the other. So he catch me in the middle of a nod. He turned the TV off. I come out the nod. I turn the TV back on. Go back into a nod. He turned it off. We do this shit for a good few minutes. Then eventually this dude, I fucking blew his wig. Like he just fucking yada. And I was pissed off because I felt like I got some right to this house. I ain't paying no rent. You just got here. I've been here for 2 weeks already. Yeah. But anyway, me and this dude in the living room fucking just blowing the spot up, and Chaz is in the middle. Chaz come out, and then when you look up and you see these 2 white boys just fucking scared shitless. They don't know what's gonna happen in there. All right, we'll stop now.
The funny thing is, you were the asshole.
Yeah, I probably was.
You kept falling asleep.
I realized that as an adult, but at the time,
already audio. So you wasn't even thinking about this when I catch us that toy to get mad about. Jason was black.
Jason's thing? I think they got to go.
Jason's dad was black. That's what was.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, his stepdad.
Okay, yeah, I did know that.
But he was been around like his whole life.
I did know that.
Yeah, that's how I was like. Somebody, his brother came. Actually, his family came, and I was like, "Hey, you ever had somebody who was like they don't tell you something
in the comments?
What they talking about?"
They said,
"Asshole."
It's a lot. It's a lot.
My bad, y'all.
Yeah,
we go ahead and talk about these stories.
Yeah,
Jason's dad. So Jason was a white cat, mad cool. And when I met his family, he's like, "Hey, this is my dad," and he was black, and I was like, "Hey, what? Y'all got just there's a story to tell." That's like, honestly, if someone was like, "Oh man, I want you to meet my wife," and it was a little person, you'd be like, "Hey, you're supposed to say something."
Right, warn me on that.
Yeah, like I need to know. Like, hey, man, just not put off. Yeah, I was like, I just wasn't ready for that, man. What are you talking about in the comments, man?
It's a lot, man. You
know. Watch where you park, find some food banks, stay saying your name.
We never hit the food banks though. We weren't never doing that bad. We always, but
I probably didn't even know about them.
That's true.
I wish I did know about some food banks.
Yeah, because I can see you right now with some bread.
You know, goddamn right. I've been ready. Ron Taylor. Yeah, he did a whole vlog on his, didn't he? Ron Taylor about living there. Instructions for the indigent.
I know what that is.
You see this one here?
Indigent. I know.
What is that?
Indigent means being without, black.
Come on, man. You're a smart cat, man. You always been a smart cat in that library. Point the camera while he's storytelling, Dion. No, they want you to do the camera work too. You can't see them in. I'm sorry, y'all. Because when you watch it, you're gonna see them. But the live, it's just a lot to keep doing, man. We so mad at Dion doesn't what?
They're talking about they so mad they can't see him, and then like Dion doesn't care.
No,
Dion like, look, bro. I'm sorry on me on the last minute. I'm being nice.
Sorry, y'all. Sorry, man. Sorry. It was just a lot to put them in the middle. Y'all see me and Dion's hips.
Oh yeah, that was not gonna look good when y'all see the skinny cat sitting over there. Bro. It's gonna be like, it's gonna be bad.
Adrian, you look. When I say you look exactly the same facial hair. It was
the
exact same. The beard and mustache ain't grow at all. It's the exact one for the 20s, bro. When you was 20, like Adrian ain't changed. But you ain't gained no weight.
Not at all. I eat the refrigerator, but I couldn't if I tried.
Ain't gained that was exactly the same, bro. Not a wrinkle on you.
I still get caught. I got 3 grades growing over here.
It's about time, dog. It look exactly the same, bro. I'd have to go see Adrian would be in my clothes.
That was a good time, bro. I was hoping he was gonna bring me a hat just off G. Yeah,
I got some for you.
So, like you said, as skinny as I am now, he was a little bit smaller. But y'all, anybody that knows Chaz was never small. But I used to rock the sweaters. I used to rock the hats. We make it a go.
Yeah, man.
Hey, bro.
We be in the we be fitted, man. We was fitted, bro.
59.
We had nice stuff all day in the 59 50 hats, bro.
It was good times, man.
Lupe Fiasco was heavy rotation.
Lupe was nothing. Yep.
Lupe. The good struggle. That's one of those good struggles. Like we didn't have you went to college. You went to
I came out here from fam. Right. I didn't graduate, y'all, but I went. I spent a little time.
And then that was my closest thing I had to college years. That was it.
Yeah, but you were that was the good thing about your pops though, because your dad was like, I'll give you X amount of time.
Yeah, man. And then look at us now, man.
And the whole time Chaz always shitting on his dad.
What you mean?
Hey, listen, Chaz got great parents. I never met him, but Chaz got great parents.
I ain't have a relationship.
I never said that. I said me and my dad were good for 30 years. It got bad after I was 30. I was
until you grow up, huh?
Yeah, until you had them.
He got mad he couldn't get no more money. Chaz had them good parents.
I said my parents got divorced, yo. I probably never told you that.
I'll put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
They was just for you for the kids. Look, y'all
man.
Now.
You learn all that. You be like,
hey, do it right now, bro.
30 years they was together, then yeah, man.
What year they get married? I mean, divorced.
Shoot, this was it's about 6 years or so ago now.
Oh, 6 years ago. Oh, this is current.
Yeah, I was 30, 31 or something like that.
Went through a midlife crisis behind it. Like, what y'all doing?
No, I just remember being just like, there was this dumb shit going on, and then you go like, hey man, it's one thing you guys want to be together. That's more than fine. And then you always see something that takes, things go too far. You got to be like, hey yo, like
why y'all making me be the parent now?
Yeah, he's like, y'all wilding, bro.
That shit out.
So now you're just kind of like, all right, man. I didn't care if they wanted to be together or not. None of my business at that point. You've been an adult. Yeah, if I was 10, I'd be like, why are you breaking up our family? I was already out here.
I figured that's what you was gonna be going through though. Like, no, you can't do this.
It's weird, man, because you want to be able to go back home and have everybody in the same place. That's just
I never knew that lifestyle.
Yeah. Most people don't. Most people don't. Most people don't have that. I was probably the only one, like I said, for 30 years who you can go back to the same place and have the people still there.
Yeah. But Chaz used to be able to call home, y'all. Don't let him lie. Chaz would call home and be like, hey, I'm going through such and such. That Western Union to come.
Help.
Yep. Please
help me.
Yeah. I probably was the reason that broke off. They was like, boy, you better get that fool up around you. How am I going to be taking care of you when you trying to take care of somebody else? And he got a baby.
Yeah, you got a child?
Oh, bro. See, we ain't even get to the good shit.
Oh, man. That's when it gets wild, bro.
How many kids you got?
3 now. At the time, I only had 1. Some mistakes you don't learn from. Sometimes you do. But AJ, right?
This is
you going through all of this crap. Yeah, listen. I brought my kid out into the homeless situation, but we were semi-stable at the time. Jason had an apartment.
Yeah, I don't think AJ ever hit Jason's spot.
Yeah.
Yeah?
For like 2 weeks.
Oh.
No, yeah, AJ. No. Maybe AJ came like right after we left Jason's because it was sometime in between. No, moving out of Jason's and you going over to whichever one of your homeboys that was living over there in North Hollywood. The reason why the car got stuck, where it got stuck. I don't know if you remember one of your homeboys from Detroit. I'm assuming it was Rashad, had the little apartment over there. When we were transitioning, moving from Coldwater Canyon to back over there in Pacoima.
Yeah.
You were staying with your homeboy for them 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I was staying in your car for them 2 weeks.
Okay. You was AJ was in the car.
Yeah, me and AJ was in the car.
Before he got told.
Yeah.
Did you come one day and it was gone?
Nah, it was that whole time I was listening.
That's crazy.
I think it might have got told because of us. Some people's like, like you said, they come to tell you shit.
They come man.
But no, I just used to take the night shift at them times. I would close down a chocolate shop and we'd post up.
Oh, you did run the chocolate shop. Yeah, Universal.
Yeah, no, that was fun times too. But
so he rented?
He used to work at this chocolate, like they had like one of those candy stores.
Yeah.
And I wasn't big on. I'm not big on chocolate, but they had all the gummies.
Yeah,
and
they
shit.
had. What's the name?
Adrian come back a whole pile. Like you ever see the guy like rob the bank and got the dollar sign? Adrian come out the store full of candy.
We got it.
Yeah.
You
got fired or something, didn't you?
No, I didn't get fired.
You sure?
No, I didn't get fired. I quit. But why did I quit? Oh, massage therapy school.
Oh, okay.
See, we were trying to do good things.
Yeah, man, we was working on it.
Why'd you go to massage therapy school? Let's be honest, bro.
Nah,
you want to touch women, right?
I'm gonna keep it real. Listen, I love her, but that's not really the truth. Nah, believe it or not, I am into the health. Like I was going to school for physics. I had this whole grand scheme. Like the massage therapy was gonna pay for me to get back in the was gonna pay for my college. So
and that's where the baby came from, right?
Nah, the baby came before that. The baby came. Listen, that's how I knew I could be a massage therapist though, because I knew I had good hands. So.
By the time AJ came out, he was 5.
Yeah, he was.
So he wasn't a baby, but he was.
Yeah, he was
a kid.
Yeah, he was a kid. But that scenario was just what's the name? Like real quick. Long story short on that though was I got a phone call and it was like, hey, it's time to come get your kid. He was with his grandparents. Don't get me wrong. Like that's why I never worried about him at the time, but. Obviously, he was with his grandparents, so obviously they were a little bit older. But his mom's was kind of in and out. But where she was at that point in time, I got a call from, and I'm saying all of this, but backstory, like obviously me and her family, like we were mad cool with each other, even outside of the relationship with her. But got the call like, hey, you just need to come grab him. So. Did I even holler at you? I know I talked to mom.
No, bro. I felt like Adrian kidnapped the kid. Like, who is this?
Nah, it was one of them jack moves though, because I literally took the red out of Lauderdale, packed up his shit, grabbed him, spent the night at his grandma's house. The next morning, we was on the 10, 11 o'clock flight back out to Cali. So it was one of them things. Like before she even knew what it was, he was already out there.
I don't think I even knew Adrian had a kid. Say, who's this guy?
But I had grandparents' permission. She was the one who was.
So kidnapped the baby. Yeah, definitely kidnapped the baby.
And then he was with us. And then we had this apartment full of roaches.
Yep,
remember that?
We did that. Bro, you remember Crazy Sarah?
Crazy Sarah.
You don't remember the white girl?
Y'all just dropping names, man. Y'all wild, man.
Crazy Sarah, you know, it's not like we gave her a whole first and last name and identity.
Y'all done numerous names.
Crazy
man.
Sarah.
Chaz went to a show, and where did you go? You took the train, but it was somewhere in North Cali. Chaz went to go do a show in North Cali. Just so happens on this weekend, I don't know why. That's why I say he did better than me. Because bro, can I be a little raunchy on y'all show?
Give it to
bro, this cat got neck on the train.
Oh,
I got the crazy white girl who called my son a demon. It was like, I swear she could have been the exorcist. Like, hey, did I tell you she came back to the apartment and knocked on the door?
No,
bro.
I was gone.
Somebody slipped up and left. The good thing about California, you always need the buzzer. Somebody slipped up and left the door open. She got through the gate code. Knocked on it, and my stupid ass answered the door, bro. And I'm just standing there like, am I gonna have to kill her because if she comes?
Wait, what happened? I don't remember who Crazy Sarah was. I do remember getting hit on the train.
So that weekend, I met bro. I showed.
That's why I be getting mad when my wife says something like, "You don't know who I am. You don't know who I am. You have no idea who you talking to."
Right. I used to get head.
Oh man, yeah, good times. Bro, I met I don't even know where I met her, but I met her like down the street from the apartment, like getting off the bus, like just you're still 20, you don't got shit going on for you. You got him towing around with a kid, but pussy is pussy. So
and we was in the studio. It wasn't like you can go somewhere separate.
Right. But you were gone for the weekend. I was good.
Yeah,
I put AJ in the
You got to put AJ in the stove. It was the only place that you want to be in there.
CPA, don't listen to this. You AJ in the bathroom.
He's grown now.
Hey, bro.
CPA, don't listen to this. Okay. Let's rewind this.
Oh, yeah, like in the bathroom.
But yeah, anywho. She had a screw loose, but I don't even know what it was. But I remember like I was done. Like we were sitting there, we was vibing and I'm playing it and whatnot. And AJ being a kid, he was just, but she looked at it and the cat was sleeping. She was like, you know, your son has a demon in him.
Oh,
get the fuck out of my
God,
but,
bro.
And, like,
that's wild.
Bro, like,
that's wild.
Then, so, like, I ain't put out, but I put her out. Then I'm avoiding this bitch because so she kept coming like to the window and like trying to get the attention. Then one day, you was back in town by then. You had done joked on me, spending about a good fucking few days having a fucking blast on this. Then one day, like, she showed up, and I don't know if she had wrote a letter or if she left something in the apartment or whatnot, but whatever it was, she came back for that shit. Knocked on the door, and I opened the door, and I'm looking at this bitch in the face, and I'm like, am I gonna have to kill her because if she comes in here, bro?
That's wild.
Can I have my letter? And whatever the fuck it was what's the name? I don't got that shit, slammed the door and locked the door like.
Jeez, yo.
Yeah, that was funny.
That's stuff in your 20s, be
yeah,
wild,
you take
bro.
chances.
Yeah,
I suppose.
people need to take advantage of our 20s, man, because I did some crazy.
Living your best life.
It's the craziest thing you did in your 20s, Dion.
You know my stories, man.
When you have so many stories, what's the craziest thing in your 20s? I know some of the
Right.
teen stories.
Right.
Is there something crazier?
We don't want this, man.
Well, yes, we do.
No.
This whole
Right,
show's
right,
about the
right,
crazy
right.
stuff. You gonna hold out
you
now?
do your 20s then.
That was we going through.
Let's continue about the head on the red line.
No, that one on the.
I was on a bus. I was on a Greyhound bus.
Oh, you was
Great.
great.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this nigga came back with that story, and I'm sitting here with the crazy broad. I feel bad, bro. Like, it's like, what is it about you, nigga? Like, shit don't make no damn sense.
Good times. I was mad because I lost her number. I was like, dang, what this hoe?
Yeah, Chaz like, hey, bro, I met this chick. I was on the bus. We was on the train, and she was just like, you want some head? Like, nigga, what the fuck? I'm over here putting in work and this, that, and the other.
Unsolicited, salty.
I want to say,
savory.
it wasn't that easy, but it was pretty close.
Look,
I was
she
beautiful
feel it.
back then. Who
His
talking
mom
about? Baby?
texting me. It's like, oh, bro, it might be in
Yeah,
trouble.
having a good time.
She ain't even seen the episode yet. It ain't even live. I know she ain't on the live, but she can feel it. Like,
Adrian's he was the first pursuit of happiness because eventually,
Just look left.
well, because eventually we got. I don't think we got kicked out. We didn't get kicked out. Jason moved.
Jason moved.
So we had to move.
like after that episode, I think Jason was like, "What's the name?" But
The
his
lease
homeboy-
was up.
No, the lease was up over there on Coldwater Canyon too. But his homeboy, remember, Jason came out from film school, and the dude that came to visit Owen, that was one of his better friends. Man.
I don't remember him at all.
Nah, bro, he was his homeboy from film school. Because that's who Jason moved in with.
Okay.
They were doing the internship on MTV's. One of those. This one back on MTV's.
You got a great memory, dog. As much as you
As
smoke,
much as I smoke,
you got a
too,
great
man.
memory.
Bro, anyway, whole nother story.
That's one thing. Adrian gonna have this backwoods with them on. You got them on now.
They over there in the corner. I was trying to be polite, and I didn't want to bring them up in these pockets.
I was like, you're always gonna have them on, dog.
Yeah, gotta stay prepared.
But yo, so when Adrian, like, y'all literally slept on the roof of that building, didn't you?
We did that for a day or two. Then I was like, that shit ain't gonna work, and that's why we went to the car. I was more even though we was up on the building, like, you know, it's locked. It was gated. You needed the key to be able to get through the side gate.
Yeah.
The first few times, like, I would just hop the fence on that little side gate, and I had the I would keep the little door rigged to get up to the roof.
Yeah.
But it's taking chances, and I had the kid. I didn't want to.
Right.
So it's like the car was safe.
And that's when we was like, yo, you got to come with me, dog. Because I was like, ain't no way I'm sleeping
outside. Let's do it. Come on, nigga. I got this studio over here.
Got this studio, bro. We had no money, no food, but we had the studio. And Chaz literally made it work, bro. It was a super, super grind. And then you left me, man.
Nah.
Then you left me.
Put that on you.
What do you mean?
I graduated, but where were you moving to?
I don't know.
Why we break up the band?
I think we got kicked out again.
We didn't get kicked out. I know the lease was up. I know that's the only reason why we didn't keep it. Because remember, you got that from somebody you was working with on one of them alternates.
Right.
I
took over
real
right.
quick. But then we were trying to get the lease. We were trying to get them to renew it.
Yeah, they were fucking with us.
I don't even think it was that.
I'm pretty sure my credit was ass, and they were like, no.
Well, I know my credit was ass at the time, but I'm thinking it wasn't even that. I'm thinking they were trying to sell the building. Because, you know, it was some of that shit, you know, deep in
we were in Panorama City.
Yeah. Oh, it's Panorama City? Why do I keep saying Pacoima?
No, I think it was Panorama City. Because it was off of like Plumber and like.
Yeah, it was deep back there.
Yeah, it was deep. Yeah, and man, I'm telling you.
Off of Van Nuys, like Van Nuys and
we went to, it was Van Nuys and Plumber, and we went to. I remember one time I was trying to like use the stove. We didn't use the stove hardly ever.
No, we didn't cook it.
One day I used the stove. All these roaches came underneath. We were like, oh shit!
Yeah, what are y'all doing? I know heat.
Dang, dog. Yeah. Roaches was like,
I'm fucking up.
It was wild, bro. And then, I don't remember. I just remember, like, I don't know if I was dating. You remember if I was dating Tiffany then or not? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Tiffany, was I dating her then? Okay. So eventually I wound up staying with her. Eventually.
That's what it was. See, he left me for pussy.
Nah, no.
That's exactly what
happened. Before that,
because he was like, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. We can't. What's the name?
Before left. Before I moved in with her.
That's what happened.
Before I moved in with her, I was staying with these people, and Panorama said they had rented a room. So I stayed with them. Then I stayed with a homie out in one of those like Lancaster areas, something like that. I stayed with somebody out there for a minute, just couch hopping.
I know on my part, at the time I was supposed to go down to Dago and stay with Ernest. Remember, I had just graduated, or at least finished. We didn't even, I didn't even make the graduation ceremony. But the homeboy in San Diego, and that shit didn't work out the way it was supposed to. But Ernest, apparently, well, what he told me was that he had a spot and he was having trouble paying the rent.
Okay.
Him and his girlfriend had broke up, so he had the 2-bedroom and it was whistling there, so it was supposed to be perfect for me and AJ to slide in. But it got down there. I was supposed to spend the week at my aunt's house, and then we all her shit would have been out. I would have moved in. Got to Dago. That week turned into 2 weeks, and yada yada yada.
Of course it does.
Yeah, just stuck in longer and longer. And my auntie was like, "I love you." Then she hit me with the, "Well, you know they got this men's shelter." Knew what that meant. So.
And you went over to the men's shelter?
Nah, went back to Key West.
Yeah. That's how I remember. I don't remember like it was ever a thing of like, yo, you gotta leave. It was never that.
Nah.
We never had no
issues like that.
There was just like, dang, dog.
It was time. It's like you gotta grow up. You got this whole kid over here. I can't keep supporting you, man.
I had you, dog. I had nothing. And then eventually I didn't have a car. We were just walking, taking buses around.
Yeah, we do it.
Yeah, man.
I joke with
AJ had a bike though.
All the time AJ did have a bike. We kept that kid cool.
Yeah, man.
AJ was the coolest kid ever, bro.
Man,
I was talking about that Chuck E. Cheese listening the other day.
I had that picture somewhere.
I got a couple of them too. My mom actually got it on her coffee table.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I remember all them good days. Yeah.
When'd you move out to LA?
Say again?
When'd you move out to LA?
06.
So you stayed here for a year? Huh? You did a lot in a year.
I did, yeah. It was about a year and a half.
Okay.
Almost a full 2 years.
Bro, I was like, Aiden was the first, because Pursuit of Happiness probably came right after that. Yeah, maybe right out before.
Pursuit of Happiness came out while I was out here. We watched that. That's why you gave it that name. You was like, bro, you living this shit for real.
Pursuit of Happiness life, yo.
Yeah, before Kanye said it to y'all.
Right. That was wild.
But nah, that was a good time. Well, it was good times. That's crazy as fuck though, huh?
That sounds like a horrible. We had mad fun.
Yeah,
man,
and my son loved it, bro. Like he don't remember any of this. He swear like he lived the life of a king when he was out here in California. Like as far as he knows, it was penthouses and all roses and rainbows. Kid loves some Jack in the Box though. He won't eat Little Caesar's pizza though, y'all.
He's damn right.
They're like, I'm good on that. I don't know
that.
And that year and a half.
They don't have $5 bills.
Inflation.
You have to, dog.
Yeah, inflation.
They can't. They weren't gonna be able to keep that up. They were going to. The cardboard would just be the crust after a while.
That's pretty much.
You can eat the whole box.
Yeah.
We can't afford separate crusts and boxes anymore.
And also, obviously, Subway don't got the $5 for long either. That's almost
by the way.
I feel like Subway is the reason why I started gaining weight, because it was like, eat this whole loaf of bread and you'll be healthy. And I was like, oh, okay. Let me just eat this. Yeah, man. And then that dude's a whole child molester. You know what I mean?
Hey, bro, I watched that documentary. That dude's a wild boy.
I ain't seen it, man.
Subway?
Yeah, the Subway Jerry.
Oh, I gotta watch it.
Nah, man, that dude ain't right. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Like, it ain't nothing that's going to like make you feel uncomfortable as a grown man. But like, that dude was just a wild boy. Like, you could tell, like, he ain't had no friends growing up or whatnot. He was a step away from being a serial killer. Yeah.
You stop that fucking
hurting
kids.
I'll just rape little boys and girls. Like,
this is so look. This is my origin story of LA. I've always talked about being in the van, and then I've never had anybody to back it up. Like, there's no doubt.
Yeah, it happened.
It happened. We made it.
Survive.
Come on, man.
We all better for it now. I ain't even know this cat was doing as big as he doing with all
doing
that.
All right.
Cats grew up. We got our shit together.
We doing all right. We lost touch for a long time.
Yeah, he was avoiding me, y'all. I tell y'all, he want to talk to me. Only reason
Internet
I came out
around.
here to visit my mom last year, y'all, and I'm like, hey,
my
Chaz,
bad.
I'm back out here in LA. You're like, Fish, I got you, bro. I'm coming by, yada, 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 yada. I ain't seen this cat till today.
My bad.
Came out here today, he was trying to avoid me, too. I had to set him up. I was like, hey, yo, you know my son out here with me. He was like, oh, you got AJ? He came through. I was lying to him. No, I sent him home.
The lies. I I ain't seen that cat since he was a kid, bro.
Yeah, that dude's doing real good though.
Yeah, man. I be talking to the chat like, y'all got questions? I'm like, here it is. This is the truth.
We did it
in real time.
Nobody's not upset about you being in the van. It's not like you've always been successful, and they're like, man, you ain't never lived in a van.
No, people always want to question because they'd be like, what kind of van was it? What was this? How was that?
You just
like Ninja Turtles van.
Yeah, man.
No one's never that excited.
People always be like, because it always sounds like you hear those stories and it sounds like a great come up story, right? People like, what do you mean?
Everything you're saying sounds on par. Mm-hmm. It's like if you had said, I used to own an Air Force One.
I'm telling you,
now people was like, yo, tell me more.
Like, people question the van.
That's very normal.
I've definitely had it to be like, you ain't do all that. Like, yeah, bro. Like, for sure, you ain't do all that. Because, like, people exaggerate. Well, people exaggerate stories. And so you don't always know if people tell the truth and whatnot, man. I love struggling those characters for real. I know. He said he don't want to cry. A lot of my crazy stuff went down in high school. Same here. Actually, I should read it from top to bottom.
That might help.
Yeah, somebody said hobosexual. I don't know where that came from, but it's very funny. I had fun.
Because I said you left me for pussy. Oh, it sounds real. Hey, if I ain't know me better and I ain't know better than that, I would be worried too. If I was hearing this on the other end, I'd be like, y'all boys suspect.
I had fun, but I don't get too wild in my teens, 20s either. Yeah, you got to keep it good. Man, you mess up in your 20s, it's over. You can make one mistake and it's a wrap forever. You can't get too wild.
You can mess up.
But that's when you're supposed to, though.
In your 20s?
Better now. Listen, can you imagine trying to do some of this shit now as a grown man? You'll never get away with it.
I just thinking about I'm like, we didn't get into no fights nowhere.
No, we didn't. What's the name? The only time that we even caught static and what's the name, you was still like, what he said to you? I happened to be wearing a whole bunch of blue one night, and we walking down Hollywood. We weren't even like nowhere where you got to worry about anybody. Mm-hmm. So I could tell there was young boys just based off whatever they said, but somebody screamed out at the window. Chaz like, what they said to you? Wait, let's talk about my clothes. Man.
I was always ready to fight then, man. Big attitude.
Nah, you stay there, but you was always humble. But I will tell you was one of them like talk lightly, walk with the big stick. I didn't hate for anybody to fuck with you. They got the issue. But you was always super nice to everybody.
I try to be. But dog, I like the disrespect. I let go a bit when I went to grad school in DC. Okay, Twilla, and then when I first moved to LA, but I was a born again goody.
I'm trying now.
Rules are made to be broken was my slogan. Come on, this is it. Actually, most of those crazy things happened in high school. That was a goodie, but I rebelled. Come on, man. A bunch of heathens over here. A lot of parties in 20s could have saved much money. Man, for real. I think about them clothes, bro. I was like, man, you know how much money I spent in clothes and hats and I got none of that shit.
Yeah, that's why I used to wear all of yours. I couldn't do it, bro.
I was clean, bro.
I don't know how he was listening, but Chaz had a brand new 5950 like every week. I'm not even saying every month, so at least $200 a month in hats.
I was clean.
And I was like, bro, you gonna wear it for 2 weeks?
Yeah, you right.
Sweat it out. Yeah, once it got a little sweat on, then I could
we kept them nice, yo. But I was. Now I ain't got nothing. People talk about my wardrobe now. They were like, yo, why you dressed like that? I'm like, dog, because I spent all that bread on something and nothing to show for it, man.
I want to say the whole, what's the name, was like, what, South Pole, Fat Farm was what was popping at the time.
South Pole,
and he had that sweater game too, being from Michigan, and I couldn't get that being from Florida. So I was like, bro, I'm stealing all of this shit. Just let me rock it.
That was nice, yo.
Y'all the same size?
No, Asia's was big.
I used to make it work.
But big was also still in my 06.
And it's like, this is early 2000s, so you can get away with the oversized sweater.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Okay.
But we was like, it was no beef.
Fish
was like, I'm wearing this. I'm like,
got it, bro.
I had jerseys, dog. I had so much.
I never fucked with jerseys at night like that. I kept it to the hats and the sweaters. I knew my limits.
I probably won the trips.
No. I couldn't, but can you see me trying to wear one of your jerseys though?
Nah, those were even bigger.
That would have been.
I had 2X, 3X size jerseys.
I did get to Michigan State, bro. I don't know how this dude from Sing City. Somebody sent you a Michigan State jersey, and you was like, bro, I will never put this shit on Fish if you don't take this from around me. Yeah. Pass it down to the kids, though. I want to say, AJ wore that for football practice.
Bro?
You got the QS.
Hey,
I got you.
That's dope. I remember it was like a number 1 or something like that.
It was a receiving number.
Yeah. That, man.
But it was a receiving number.
Yeah, I think I wore it for one. I think I wore that jersey one time for a shoot, and then I got to find that picture and delete it. So I was like, maybe I can still rep Lansing, man. I was like, it is Michigan State's Lansing. I was like, I can't do it. The green hurt my body.
What?
The green. We're Michigan State.
This dude's a Michigan fan through and through.
Oh man.
Never understood it. You ain't like Magic?
Of course. Who don't like Magic?
But I'm saying.
Even better as a Wolverine, dog. No.
That's you more Wolverine than Spartan?
Yeah,
because you know what happens, bro? Like I had older cousins, right? And so I think my older cousin gave me a Michigan shirt or something like that when I was a kid. That's it.
Okay.
We Michigan fans now, right?
That's the youngest one. This cat he's staying Florida Gator.
Yeah,
he's
man.
a Florida Gator and he's a Miami Dolphin. Like he a through and through Florida boy.
Yeah,
and I'm
man.
like, nah, we Hurricanes.
Nah, man. Once you give me as a kid, if you captured me young, whatever that is, and somebody could have gave me a USC jersey, I'd have been
that Lions hat.
Yeah, you know, you see me.
But y'all right this year. I have fun watching y'all last year.
I'm not ready yet. No.
People
be like, yes. People be like, you excited about football this year? I'm like, no.
I already know what's gonna happen. I already seen this story.
I was like, it's not good. What's different? Holla at me when we in the second round of the playoffs, man.
Yeah, well, shit, y'all damn near made it to the first, like baby steps, bro.
I mean, we did this already. We had Calvin Johnson and Matthew Stafford and Reggie Bush. We had a squad. What's his name? Our defensive tackle, Ndamukong Suh, Nick Fairley. Was like.
But y'all didn't ever have enough to put it all together. Y'all always had that one person. Y'all did have Matt and Megatron at the same time, but that's still you ain't have no running back.
If we had Reggie Bush, had 1,000 yards that season.
Reggie was done, bro.
Nah, man, Reggie hit 1,000 yards that season. He had a good year.
He played in Detroit.
I mean,
I don't mean it like that, but I'm just saying, like you was already down by how many?
I mean, I'm just saying though. Yeah, I'm just saying. This is why I don't get excited. I was like, we got nobody better than that.
But we are from the 90s. I'm a Cowboys fan, y'all. I can't say nothing like it's what's the name.
This guy right
Yeah,
here.
he know it too.
So you had two options from Florida, and you still went with the Cowboys.
Who was I going to pick? The Jaguars or the Dolphins? I mean,
you got three options.
When I was
Tampa Bay.
You had Marino.
Okay, well,
I forgot.
Y'all had Big Dan out there.
The Dolphins was the other way, but you got to remember, when I was growing up, everybody that went to the Cowboys was basically from Florida. We got Mike and we got Emmett. I feel what you're saying, but nah, I wasn't going with the Dolphins. My parents and grandparents were diehard Dolphins fans. I was like, no, they ain't won since I was born. So at that time, like, I wasn't going.
Yeah, I'm with you.
The Jaguars weren't there yet, and it was the same thing with Tampa Bay. It was the 80s, late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
So, and you were a kid, you could ride the bandwagon as a kid.
Yeah.
I like the bandwagon too, so.
Yeah.
No, who your team? Because I can tell you don't like them Cowboys.
No, I'm from Ohio.
Okay. Cincinnati or
I never
chose.
I could have been a Cincinnati fan, but I have a crazy story with my mom's boyfriend wilding out. So I ended up becoming a St. Louis Rams fan.
Okay, but that's still in the area though. That's what's
So now they're in Los Angeles, and I'm like, hey, we out here.
Bandwagon the Clippers too.
Not bandwagon. When I moved out here, I became a LA Clippers fan.
Over the Lakers, why?
When you were 20?
Over the Lakers because they're about like, you about to be a Lakers fan?
Okay, you're like, fuck that. I feel you.
Because I was always a player fan. I was bouncing around with players.
Chris Paul and whatnot at that time?
No. So when I was a kid, I was a Shaq fan.
Mm-hmm.
So he was bouncing around so many times. Like I was an Orlando fan. Then he went to the Lakers. Then he went to the Heat. Then he was like Phoenix and Boston. I was like, I'm all over the place. So when he retired, I was like, I got to pick a team. So then when I picked a team, I was like, well, since I'm out in LA, hopefully I can kind of pass it down to my kids. And but let me go ahead and be a Clippers fan because I want to be on this bandwagon when it comes to the Lakers.
Did you pass the Clipper number to them?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Clipper fans. Why would you do that?
They got Clipper merch.
My wife.
Because I don't people ever say
to the Clippers.
You know what?
I said I'm born in San Diego, so I'm partial to the Clippers.
It is.
My wife's a Clippers. My wife has season tickets.
That's what's up.
She's a big Clippers fan.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I was like, why?
Like, I'm not doing
it. The new stadium, right? New stadium next year, right? New stadium next year. She gave me the opportunity to go see a little pre-tour.
It's a waste of money, dog.
It's our year, yo.
I don't know about that, but I'm still.
They're the Lions of basketball.
So
they're the Lions of basketball.
It's their time.
Do you understand that the Clippers have the most consistent winning record
that mean nothing?
Winning record.
Okay.
And like of all teams, we've all been above 500 when it comes to
in the last few years.
No,
since beginning
past 13 years.
The past 13 years have had winning records.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, I feel you. I know where you're going with it. I'm just waiting on it. They ain't won that, no.
It means nothing. Like you're just like, yeah, man, we're just like we don't suck, but like
We're not the Lions.
You guys are. You're the Lions of. Yes, you are. You're the joke of the league. Every year it's the Clippers.
Damn, that's dirty, bro.
The Clippers are the joke of the league. This is not a surprise.
What's the farthest the Lions ever been in the playoffs? Exactly.
Well, they have championships, but they don't have Super Bowls. That's how far back they're losing. The Lions, bro, they've won one playoff game in my entire life.
That's what I'm saying, yo.
Poor Barry.
You know what I'm saying? Poor Barry, poor Megatron. But he got these greats. Matthew Stafford left that next year.
I don't like that
won
shit.
a
That's
Super
what
Bowl.
made me think that the league is rigged, bro. That's why I say that the league. Because what's the difference, right? Like, if we all professionals, you mean to tell me, like, all of a sudden he come out to LA and the offensive line that much better? He could throw that much better. Now he can complete a pass?
Stafford was never. We never blamed him in Detroit. We never blamed Stafford. Stafford was never the problem. It was the goddamn ownership or whatever else, or the curse of the Lions or whatever else. Because talent-wise, that team was stacked. That team was stacked with talent. Well, like back in 2000, what year was that? We went to the playoffs and still lost in the first round.
That was 2002, huh?
Nah,
was it that far?
No, it's much later. This is somewhere in 10, 11, 12, 13, whatever it is.
It's been a long time, bro. That sounds like a lot.
When Megatron retired, man, we was like, I don't blame you, bro. Go save yourself. Get out of here. Let's talk about what? Let's talk about the Mandela effect. Is the Mandela effect like when something happens in like a butterfly thing? Is that that?
I don't
What's
know.
the Mandela effect?
Mandela effect is like you do realize that Curious George is an ape.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have a tail.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, you don't have a tail?
Mm-hmm.
I always thought he had a tail.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So you look up, it's like, wow, Curious George don't have a tail.
It's one of those things where you knew something was a certain way and everybody sees it the same, but it's not.
As in you
just
remember when we all
like
thought that Sinbad has a movie called Shazam?
Shazam.
Yeah, they were like, yeah, remember that movie starring Sinbad? And it was called, he was a genie.
A Shaq, right?
It never happened. So it's like we all assumed a memory happened, and it's like that never happened. Like how you spell Fruit Loops? Do you know that Fruit Loops is spelled F-R-O-O-T?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, whoa! I thought it was U-I-T.
Like,
Like Captain Crunch is spelled C-A-P-T. N was Captain C-A-P-N.
But I get what you're saying.
So it was like you never knew, but you assumed it was this way.
Right. Okay, that's a Mandela.
So the Mandela effect, the origin of the Mandela effect is people thought he was dead for so long because he went to jail. They're like, wait, he's alive? I thought he did die.
Oh, some people remember Mandela died in jail. Got you. It's like, okay. It always comes back to sports. Why are you hating on sports, NC Zed? Why? There'd be a lot of women in our lives. They'd be like, they'd be hating against it, man. Why your eyes so good, bro?
Oh, speaking of which, I'm disappointed in the both of y'all gentlemen. Y'all have got to represent better for the men. I bitched up when it came to that cramp stuff, man.
Wow.
You talking about, bro? I held mine. What do you mean?
Hey, Chaz was like, dang, I hurt a little bit. Dang.
I held mine. This one over here.
Wow.
I don't know what that was really like, but I can only imagine.
You got less meat on your body.
Yeah, bro, I can imagine. I had good fun.
This one over here.
Dion was like, fuck
turn it off. Yeah,
buddy.
I held mine, bro.
Yeah, you was lying. Chaz was like, I don't feel that one. I don't feel it.
I had bruises on the side. You still have the
No.
I had like the ridges on the side. I had the ripples for days. I was like, dang,
this is the worst feeling I've had in my life.
That hurt. I was like, I felt my whole body was shaking. I said PTSD, but
they wanted you. Also, I did it on Daddy Issues.
Yeah. You did it again?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't put? I wouldn't have done it either.
No. And turns to find out that I was only turning on one side.
It
was
you weren't even
right.
So it was two buttons on both sides supposed to turn up. When they were doing on you, it was only turn on one side.
Oh, wait, what do you mean?
Oh, he's saying he was taking more pressure than you.
No,
like you only had the ovaries on one side. The leads were supposed to connect on both sides.
It's
like
four. It was four things.
Uh-huh. When you turn it up on a side like this, you only turn up on one side. Other one is on the front just for no reason. So you're turning it up. He's like, this hurts. But if I do like this, you would hurt in the front too. Yeah. So we doing that issue. She's like, oh shit, this whole time we've been doing it on one side. Let's do it on both sides. Now everybody's like, everybody's folding over.
Okay.
So everybody, yeah.
Well, we're not gonna do it again.
We're gonna wrap it on up. Yeah. We got an hour in there, right?
Yeah.
Right.
You got time to do another?
Do you got time?
I don't know. Yeah. I found those other episodes, so that's cool.
Yeah. Do you got time?
I definitely want to be traffic back. It's 12:30. Anyways.
Yep.
Thank you guys for watching another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
Nah, check please. Do you mind if I give them some more?
Oh, my bad. Sorry, I didn't know we were gonna do this. We gotta do the song on the outro also. My bad.
We got to.
Huh?
We got to.
Well, I mean, should we? Now that let's talk about it. Should we? Because if we do the intro, right? You do the intro song. Like, do we need to do the intro and outro?
So you just want to close out with
the tech?
Yeah.
Release?
Okay, we'll do that. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Thank you guys for watching another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
Now, check please. Do you mind? Stop! Dion, stop!
Get it, cuz. I'm with you.
Appreciate y'all, man, for tapping in, even though Dion did ruin the intro. I was on point though.
But do you want to do it clean for the?
That's funnier that way.
Yeah,
that's funnier that way. The mess be funny. Hey, Fish, thanks, man.
No, I appreciate
all the
y'all.
stories, fam.
Yes, indeed.
Never mind. We'll check you guys out next week. Thank you for watching the on my channel on I'm Chaz Rogers. Appreciate y'all on Instagram. What?
You're so funny. Hey, we just get started, man. Come on, keep going.
And then if you're watching on live, appreciate y'all on Lacktoast. If you guys want to catch everything in real time, hop on Dion's
YouTube channel, Lacktoast ENT.
Appreciate you, man. And then if you guys want Adrian to put his fingers all up and down your bodies, he does men and women. If you want the massage therapy,
you still
I am. I'm actually licensed now too.
The legal massages again. And then, but you're in the Key West area.
I am in the Key West area.
If you're in the Key West area, and you want a little fingertips on you. Also, you're a yoga instructor now.
I am a certified yoga instructor. He talking all this like I do all of this. I spend my time driving the truck for one of them people.
Hey
that's
man,
about to strike.
you build it now.
They will come.
That's
we getting
right.
there though.
Unintended.
Hey, but you know what? Since your podcast is big like it is,
yeah, man.
In about a year or two, I will have the spa going. And what the liquor is going to be, it's going to be like an all-inclusive day spa where you can't come in. What's the name? Where you can't come in. What's the name? That's a hell of an elevator pitch, huh? Come in, what's the name? What's the name? What's the name? But no, the goal is to have a nice secluded like an Airbnb, but instead of you going to go pay out all of them ridiculous prices, come down to Key West and you can be able to book your own little personal all-inclusive Airbnb where you'll have that whole spa mentality and the service of great people like myself.
Coming soon, baby. Appreciate y'all, man.
Mm-hmm. There it is.
That's it.
You don't know another one?
How you looking, Fish? You got something to do?
Got nothing to do. Kill some time.
I'm just trying to think about traffic going back.
Yeah, buddy.
It's 12:40 now. I wanted to be out by 2. It's already 12:40. It wasn't bad coming in here though, right? And then like school's out.
During the day, yep.
Okay, we'll be going first later on this year. Okay, yeah, we might wrap it up here. I think we're just gonna do one a day, and then I have 4 others still to go through. You can't check in on the Key West. What? Oh. Okay, can't wait to check in on the Key West. What's the name one day? What's the name massage?
Hell yeah, I might call it that.
What's her name?
Yeah.
You know a candy bar didn't take off? Now what you did was whatchamacallit.
They've been around for a long time. They're still around, ain't they?
But that's my top 2 candy bars. It varies. Cause I mean, it's like Twix.
Okay. So you don't have a top 2, you have a top 3.
Yeah,
no, I'm with you on that because that's how my top 5 with rap go. Like, and you know, my favorite
it keeps changing. Depending on how I feel.
Yeah.
The difference is that Dion said his top 2 , right? Whatchamacallit's in there, okay? And then he said my top 1 changes.
But it sometimes flips. But
so your top 1 can't change because then that's your top 2. If your top 1 keeps flipping, you got top 2.
Well, I don't know because it could be Twix, Snickers, or whatchamacallit. But when I say top 2, I can never find what you call it. So I was like, I guess these are gonna have to be my top 2. So when I see them, we back up now. When I see what you call it, we back up.
Jaws by default.
Yeah, I told you I saw that the Twix flavoring and shit, and I was at Walmart, bro. It was cinnamon toast
crunch and cream and all of that crap.
But it was like a topping, like you can sprinkle toppings on there. Bro, I was like, yo,
I'm all in.
I was gonna buy them for real, and I was like,
why
do this? Yeah, I'm not gonna do this for myself.
Hey man, I bought me a dump cake. I made me a dump cake yesterday.
A dump cake?
That's ridiculous. Yeah.
What's a dump cake?
A dump cake, homie.
A dump cake?
Is you like cake, right?
In there?
You like cake, right? So it's super simple. And I follow this girl on Instagram who is like a layer of like either cereal or cinnamon rolls. You put like pie filling in there.
You know, I don't want to hear this anymore.
Why?
Because, bro.
Why?
I'm getting directions.
Let me just show you real quick.
Are you gonna show me this shit too?
I gotta show you too.
Got some cherry filling in there too.
I'll be sick of Dion, dog.
So this is what I made yesterday. This is what I made.
You made this from scratch.
Canned peach pie filling. Chopped pecans. 1 box white cake mix. Don't mix it. 1.5 sticks butter sliced thin. 350 for 45 minutes. Better than peach pie. 1 layer cinnamon toast crunch.
You see that? You see the sign?
Oh no, I didn't. Damn it, I looked down.
Chopped pecans. 1 box white cake mix. Don't mix it. 1.5 sticks butter sliced thin. 350 for 45 minutes. Better than peach pie.
Yeah, buddy, man. Well, I'm telling you, all her, everything on her page is crazy.
That shit look thick too.
2 pack cinnamon rolls. 1 can whipped cream cheese frosting. 1 can blueberry pie filling. 1 box lemon cake mix. Don't mix it. 1.5 sticks butter sliced thin. Bake at 350 for 40 to 45 minutes.
Oh!
1 can whipped cream.
I'm lightheaded. Yo.
Oh shit.
When I tell you, man, I love this woman.
I just came a little. What's her IG?
I got you, brother.
Damn, man.
Hey, if y'all want to see this is a lady called A Quick Spoonful. Go to her page. A Quick Spoonful will change your life, yo.
Yeah.
All her stuff. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all what she did. I'm gonna show y'all what she did.
1 layer Tahoe cookies. 2 cans raspberry pie filling. White chocolate chips. 1 box white cake mix. Don't mix it. 1.5 sticks sliced thin. 1 layer Tahoe
Crazy,
cookies.
yo. Y'all see that?
2 cans raspberry pie filling. White chocolate chips. 1 box white cake mix. Don't mix it. 1.5 sticks sliced thin. 1 layer.
Her name is a Quick Spoonful. All her desserts are crazy, and I had to try it. I had to try it.
Man, it came out good.
It came out crazy because I was like, "How is this gonna work?" And when I say it had the perfect layer of sweet and savory, I did not. And the cinnamon toast crunch at the bottom was the crust, homie.
At the bottom.
At the bottom, bro. Yeah. At the bottom, yo.
Man, my penis hard.
Now we're cooking.
I want some.
Let me show y'all this one right here.
I want you.
And I'm gonna have it.
1 puff pastry sheet cut into slices.
No, I'm not doing that one. 1
layer brown sugar cinnamon Pop Tarts.
Hopefully this is good.
2 cans of apple pie filling. 1 box banana nut cake mix. Don't mix it. 1.5 sticks butter sliced thin. Bake at 350 for 40 to 45 minutes. Hello, happiness. 1 layer brown sugar.
I don't know how did she think of this. I mean, I know she didn't create it. But I'm excited. I love this woman.
1 layer cinnamon toast crunch. 2 cans.
Oh, she reposting shit. Hold up.
It's not her original?
No. As in, I thought she'd keep doing different ones, but she's reposting them. Her name is a Quick Spoonful. 1 word. A Quick Spoonful.
How much you got left though?
What do you mean? Oh, he's funny.
How much
you you press stop right here?
Oh shit, no.
Oh, that's gonna be a long ass clip.
That's all right. That'll work.
I forgot about that. Yeah, and take your card. Well, shit. Dump your card. a quick.
One can crushed pineapple with the juice. 1 layer of sliced pineapple. Maraschino cherries. 1 box instant vanilla pudding mix. 8 ounces of Cool Whip. 1 box pineapple supreme cake. Don't mix it. 1.5 sticks butter sliced thin.
Are your baby mama mad at you?
350 for 45 minutes. Yeah.
As soon as I start talking about it, I got that.
Let's do this real quick.
All right, I mean, real quick.
Yeah. Hey, Lack, does she have a YouTube? I have no idea. I don't know her name. Why she yelling at us? She says it all the time. That's her thing. She has a book out, and it's called "Don't Mix It."
One layer brownie dough in pieces.
Yeah.
1 layer chocolate chip cookie dough in pieces. Pat it down to make an even layer. 1 tub of chocolate frosting. 1 pack Martha white chocolate chip mix. 1 pack Martha white chocolate chip mix. Don't mix it. 1.5 sticks butter sliced thin. 350 for 45 minutes. 1 layer brownie dough in pieces. 1 layer chocolate chip cookie dough in pieces. Pat it down to make an even layer. 1 tub of chocolate frosting. 1 pack Martha white chocolate chip mix. 1 pack Martha white chocolate chip mix. Don't mix it. 1.5 sticks butter sliced thin. 350 for 45 minutes.
Woo!
1 layer brownie dough.
Dion, meet me outside. We finna fight. Yes, I love this woman, yo. I love this woman. And she does savory foods as well. She does like chickens and stuff like
1
this.
shredded rotisserie chicken.
This is what she looks like, by the way.
1 bag of frozen vegetables. 2 cans of cream of chicken condensed soup. Salt. Pepper. Onion powder. Garlic powder. Some dried parsley. And some Cajun seasoning. Shh, don't tell anybody, but you have to mix this. Get 2 cans of the flaky layers. You're going to quarter each biscuit and put them on top. Bake at 350 for 30 minutes.
Come on, man. What are we talking about?
Oh my God, you guys.
What is we talking about?
1 layer.
Yeah, hopefully it works out, bro. I don't know if we might have to make some adjustments when it comes to his sound and ours.
Okay.
Because I don't know how even it is.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll be great.
I appreciate
My bad,
it. I'm come have some fun with y'all, even if it don't work out.
Oh, it's gonna work out. Let's see. I can do that all day. I have a recipe kind of like that. That's delicious. Yeah, buddy. A grinder does not give enough salt for a pot. Yeah, you right. Yeah, man. Yo, so I made that cinnamon toast crunch one at Twill's house. And first of all, Twill is hilarious for trying to try it out 17 seconds in. She was like, "It's done?" I said, "Yeah." She said, I was like, "Yo, this mug is bubbling, yo. This is bubbling. Why are you so excited to try this?" And then I waited for another 30 minutes.
Oh, you let it go all the way down.
Yes.
Dion does not like
Yes. I do not like it hot. Man. And it was still hot. The peaches hold heat. And then I was like, oh shit. I didn't even know it was so many flavors, man. It was like
so many wonders.
It was a lot happening in my mouth. Pause. It was. I definitely thought the cinnamon toast crunch was like a crust. It was a perfect layer of cinnamon and sugar, and then that the pecan hit. Man, man.
So you had a little crunch in there too.
Oh, the butter on top melted and slid down to the bottom. Get clipped from the yippers in here.
What's up, get clipped from the yip? Let's go. All right, sound good.
Yeah, I'm talking about comparing it to us. Let me tell y'all something, dude. I was on Squadcast last week, and I was sitting here going through the comment section. Never go to the comment section.
On Squadcast?
Never go through the comment section on Squadcast. People don't have to express their feelings. They don't.
They hurt your feelings?
They don't have to be so specific.
What they say about you?
They be saying stuff like, usually I don't watch podcasts when Deion's involved. Usually I don't watch podcasts when Deion's is on here, but since CT and CP is on here, I guess I had to. And then they said something like, is it just me or is Deion always annoying? And I was like, oh my God, where's my friends?
I got some supporters.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm gonna delete this one now, right? You don't want it on here. I'm gonna delete it off the part.
You sure you don't want no backup? Save it twice or something? Cause you wild. As in, it's on your computer, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Like, you need to make the next time you do Lackaroni and Chaz. What? You need to make that next time.
All right. So this is yours.
They want you to make whatever on that recipe you show them.
Oh, that'd be dope. That would be dope. My issue when it comes to cooking on camera is I need somebody to read the comments because I don't like reading the comments and reading instructions. I'd be like this. Yeah. Oh, absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. Yeah. Okay. Add 3 cups of sugar and salt. And I'm like, you said what? Do I have a teaspoon? No, I only got so. And I'm like, what? Now I'm reading it like 3 cups of salt or sugar. Let me read this again. Something like kind of like something that would take like 30 minutes, end up taking like an hour and a half.
They look good right there, dog. Come on, man.
Yeah, Chaz. Yeah, Chaz will be there, sure.
I'll be ready.
So, as you know, we should cook at the we should cook at the loft.
You should.
I'm not. I mean, I need somebody to hold the camera. Make sure you guys drink your water. A lot of y'all avatars look bumpy. What do you say? Of the positive comment of the positive comments, I be in the comments. They do not like Lou. Yeah,
Chaz, you get no love in those comments now?
Well, I do, but you know, as any comedian, you always focus on the negative.
Not me. I get no negative. No, I'll be catching mad.
Yeah, and Tony's or where?
Now I don't catch so much hating daddy shit anymore. People have turned now. Now I'm
you good?
Yeah. Now
People.
I catch some every now and then if I see. But man, early on it was we hate Chaz.
Yeah.
They kept coming back now.
Yeah.
Come on, I mean, but you'll see that. I just want to see what Chaz dumbass say.
Right. Well, also people don't come to see Donatello, man. They come to see.
They want Tony. I was like, have at it.
If you had to choose, nobody's choosing Donatello first.
I was like, have at it, bro. It's like you start your own shit. You see who fucks with you.
Yeah.
You start your own shit, they'll come over. I'm like, I don't like y'all neither. Fuck all y'all.
Yeah.
Not y'all. Y'all great. Y'all great
to my fans. Huh?
They be clocking in with you, bro. I appreciate y'all.
Are you talking about me, Kid Clip?
Kid Clip from the Yip set.
What'd you say, Kid? What did I do?
I'm just letting this
Chaz, the comments don't need to come for you. DC does that enough lately. What did I do, Clip?
I was just saying DC is easy to rile up.
Well, DC is when I'm on the show or watch, DC's that person who's like, he'll find his way of like, is it really that bad to be like? He'll find a way like, this is a good subject right here. Mm-hmm. Is it really that bad to be a woman these days? I've been questioning this all my life. What do y'all think in the comment section? He's like, hey, let's start this conversation. Come on, Kid Clip, what are you talking about?
It's all funny. People be trying to take it personal. You be like, man. I met Fawn. I met Fawn S last night. There's an Asian girl being here.
Oh,
yeah. I think she's like Fantastico.
Yeah,
Fantastico on
Instagram. San Diego?
Yeah, Sacramento.
Okay.
Her and her sister came. I think it was her sister. Appreciate y'all, man.
Was she Fawn?
She was Fawn indeed.
Nah, the Lulu was warranted. She got sensitive from the roasting. Oh. So people have their favorites also on podcasts.
All right. DC loves me.
So they have their favorites, and I remember last week CP had this long ass story, and I was just like, that story was trash, bro.
Why?
That story was trash, bro. And you know, CP is like, like whatever you got, I'm gonna fire off on you. I can't wait because you know CP is rapid.
Yeah.
And I was like, I just had to say it. And then whatever I said, he kept trying to like retaliate. And then you know, people was like, yeah, there you go, CP, get him. I hate DI. Yeah, CP is a monster, dude.
That's funny. I'm glad you said what was on your mind. Now he's like, I ain't scared you bitches. I'm glad you said what was on your mind. I said, I'm glad you said what was on your mind.
Oh.
He's like, the story was trash, man.
Yeah.
The story was trash.
It was like the beginning. It opened up with the story and it didn't end till at least by like 9 minutes.
Damn. You talk for 9 minutes straight?
Oh, I'll say about 4.
Felt like that.
As I thought about it, I was like, that's a little too long.
But 4 is still a long time to
That's
talk straight on a group.
By yourself.
Yeah.
By yourself is a long time.
I just met him for the first time, so I like ECP.
Well, Kid Click, you got to send me that link.
I know like ECP. He's long-winded.
Someone made an army joke and Lou was like, don't play like that. Don't play about that. Like, chill. She be killing the vibe, but I ain't gonna mention on it. Yeah, dude. Like, if you don't like somebody, just be like, I think a lot of people enjoy the ally stuff. Like, who all agree with me that I don't like this person?
That's good.
I always tell them, I'll be like, I don't like me either. So fuck what? Big deal. I like me. With Scarface?
Yeah. Is that still my hoser that I'm gonna ask you to
I ordered some more, Dion. I'm waiting for them to come in. So do you want to make Amazon drop them off to me? They're coming. All right, I'm gonna go down to the Amazon warehouse, slap Bezos. What you want me to do?
Spend a month.
It's kind of well, yeah, for that one. Sure. No, because remember then I broke it. Yeah, so then I had to borrow. But now I got some. Man, pleasure, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for sticking around, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the stories of homelessness today. The stories of they struggle. I hope you guys. Are you doing that? No, we're not gonna do another episode. Because it's Monday. If this was Sunday, yeah. But Monday, I got this traffic about to get done.
I don't even know why Chaz decided to come. He made it seem like we're gonna be here all day.
Well, I wanted to make sure we got at least one. But I was out of town last week. Yesterday, this weekend. I wanted to make sure we got to record at least.
There it is.
You know what I'm saying? And then next week will be. I'm in town for a week.
You mind if I give him some more?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I got them bars, huh?
And the funny thing, I was like, oh, I memorized it. Oh, we good. And I was like, I don't know. All right, guys.
Thank you, man.
You know what it is.
Peace, y'all.